Hi everyone, we are back with another war video today, and this is going to be war number 8. I did accidentally record my fights with my mic on, so you're going to hear no sound for the first 4 fights, and then I catch it on the last 3, so you won't hear that weird echo. So it's going to kind of be dead silent for these next 4. We're bringing in Crossbones, White Magneto, and Omega Sentinel though today. We are going up against Nefti, so definitely a strong War Alliance. They've faced, I think, top 10 and possibly podium several times the past couple seasons, so they're very strong. So yeah, definitely a war we are underdogs for. This first fight, though, we're going to be going up against Nova here. I was originally going to use Crossbones, but I figured I'd just use White Magneto, that way I could get an extra pre-fight in. And he should work fine. So we're chugging along here pretty well. And then getting up to our next special 2. We're just not getting great crits on it, unfortunately. Then he goes unblockable, and I'm completely not ready for it and get clipped. It does a decent amount of damage, which was not good. And now we're trying to build our next special 2. I'm very aware of now him going unblockable. I'm trying to bait his special 1s only. Here we get up to special 2, and we finally get the nice big crit, and Nova goes down. So a little sloppy there, but we did pull out the fight. And now we have the extra White Magneto pre-fight. Our next fight is going to be another fight that doesn't go great and not according to plan. We're going to be using a White Magneto here, and then we are going to be using Omega Sentinel. Now, we aren't going to have suicides on, because if we have a damage over time debuff on us, then Apocalypse's special attack debuffs go through block, I believe. I'm pretty confident that happens. So that's why we're not running suicide. So that's going to make the fight a lot slower. This does have Conflictor, so we can't really throw our specials. Maybe I could have thrown a double medium into a special 3, and that might have sped things up a bit. But, you know, I don't know if that would have been the right call. So here, pretty standard fight though. We're going to try and get intercepts in and bait out his special 1. So we're doing a good job at the beginning of getting those intercepts out. Ideally, I just want to bait special 1s just because the special 2s can hurt quite a bit more to block. And if I was to get clipped by a special 2, it might kill me. So again, beginning it goes really well. We're taking the specials into block. We're halfway through this fight, about a minute in. And then he's not really wanting to play into my light intercepts. We hit a medium one. And then, yeah, so we're just chipping away. Yeah, this is the long fight. So there he goes unblockable. And why he went unblockable is that I tried to go for a light intercept. I mistimed it. And then our auto block kicked in, which applied a plasma, which triggered the node. That's why he went unblockable, and he got a heal debuff. So that was not good, and we took a little bit of damage because of it. But then we go back to what the plan is, baiting special 1s, getting our intercepts in. And then I make the mistake again, and he goes unblockable. And so I hit the intercept, thankfully, there, which was huge. And he throws another special. So we've lost about 40% health now. So the fight went perfect the first 50%, and now it's going to shit really quickly. So we're really trying to speed this up and get out of here. I'm going to bait this special 1 out. He finally throws it. And so now we're trying to end the fight. Full combo relic. And then one more full combo, and that'll end the fight. So, yeah. First 2 fights could have went much better. They're definitely on the sloppy side. But we do a good job cleaning it up these next 5 fights. Yeah, I think we have 7 today. So our next fight here is going to be against Thing. I'm healing up Omega Sentinel now because I'm going to be using her for the next fight after this one. This one I just decided to throw combat regen on. Yeah, this fight should be pretty straightforward. And we just don't want to dex back too much. We're going to try and get our Furies up so that we don't trigger his rock stacks. We're going to try and hit light intercept so we can take his specials into block. And we can dex out of the tail end of his special 1 to heavy counter. Now there is a little bit of timing with that, and you'll see I make a mistake, I think later on in this fight with that. Yeah, I think right here, I get way too far spacing. I think I dex late there, that's the reason. And so we did eat a combo, and then I accidentally triggered the regen, which is just annoying. So this fight goes a little bit longer than it should have because of that mistake. And it wasn't really necessary. And so I don't try and dex into it anymore after that mistake. Here we're kind of hitting a light intercept while he has a bar of power, so it was a little bit risky there. Again, if we ate the special 1, very unlikely would have died. And that's going to end the fight. So, well, one mistake in there, but besides that, nice and clean fight. Our next one is going to be against Bishop here. I am going to fast forward a bit. As you saw there, I changed my masteries to put suicides back on, as we do want the suicides to speed this fight up. Now for this fight, my strategy is to do 4 light attacks at the beginning. So parry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to double medium, and our heal block is paused. And I do that just as a way to kind of elongate how long that heal block will stick around. As this fight is a little tricky because when he's in between 1 bar and 2 bars of power, we don't really want to do light attacks, as that will give a light ending our full combos, as that gives him a chance to throw a special 1, which we really don't want to deal with. And so we just want to kind of maintain a heal block at all times. And so we do a pretty good job of that, as long as he wants to play ball. So here we're in a dangerous situation. We're not really close to 2 bars of power. You can see the regen's coming. So I go full combo, light or medium ending combo to get the heal block back up. We're going to pause there, trying to bait out this special 2. He throws it. We're going to double there. That was a little risky. He could have threw the special 1, which would have sucked. We're going to light ending combo here into the relic. Double medium. And now the fight's basically over. Bait out this last special 2. And well, we have to shorten our combo again. And yeah, finish out the fight. So really happy with how that went. Again, not the fastest fight, but it is probably the best option there. And now we have our sound back on because I wasn't recording myself. And we have this Titania here on node 38. I have not done this fight before. I do this fight again next war when I play sloppy. But this one's pretty straightforward, the strategy at least. There is a couple things to watch for though. Obviously, you got to make sure you have our light intercepts up for when they throw Titania throws specials. The other thing is we do have to play around the haymaker, obviously, which can be a little tricky, making sure kind of it all lines up. So we hit a light intercept there. And it's very easy to dex out of her specials in heavy counter, which is nice. And here comes the haymaker, so that's why you see me kind of waiting it out. We're able to trigger an overrun during it. We're going to hit a light intercept, which was perfect. We really needed to do that. And then she throws the special right away. Heavy counter. And we're going to keep throwing our special 1s. You'll see I kind of just ignored the fury that we get from knocking her down. And we're just going to just do our best to keep track of everything else. Here, again, the haymaker's back. We're going to wait it out. We're going to trigger our overrun. Light intercept. Special 1 again. And yeah, the fight goes slow just because of all the waiting things out, and sometimes it doesn't line up with the special or with the fury being up on us. So it's just kind of how it goes. Here we could try and hit light intercept. If she plays nice. Bait out this special one. Heavy counter. Now she's going to come at us with her haymaker. We're going to wait it out. Hit the light intercept. Special one again. Light intercept. We're doing a really good job here. She's near the end, so I do want to try and get the kill here. Intercept. Here she does trigger the haymaker, so it does, yeah, this fight does drag out quite a bit. Here we're just going to end it though. We don't have to worry about another intercept. And down she goes. So a little on the slow side, but really happy with how I played that. It went very smooth. Like I said, this current war did not go remotely as smooth. But yeah, we'll see that next video. This next fight, we are facing Spot on node 45. I haven't done Spot here before, but I've taken him a couple times in different areas on the map. Crossbones should be able to shut down his spots from triggering. He should shrug any of the debuffs that get onto him. And then he's obviously tactic, so he can intercept and then block all the specials. The one thing I didn't really account for was Spot triggering his buff immunity, which was going to trigger the Conflictor, so he'd get power from it. As you'll see, though, when taunted and he throws a special to get it, it kind of power drains him anyway, so it's a kind of a non-issue. So yeah, I mean, it really doesn't do anything because of that. So I guess it could get weird if someone didn't use a tactic champ here to try and take him out. That could get dangerous. But as long as you're using tactic, it doesn't really do anything. As you can see, this fight's going down super fast. We're absolutely nuking him. And yeah, he's down in 45 seconds. So Crossbones did great there. We did a good job hitting our intercepts and just baiting special ones when he had them. Our next fight is the fight I was by far the most worried about. It is a Ibom on node 48. So I took Ibom on 45 last war, and it was very scary. I ended up with 6% health. So this one I did want to make sure I did a better job of baiting out his special ones here. We are going to have the White Magneto pre-fight again. And we are going to ring an invul. But yeah, last time we pushed him to special twos and the poisons got stuck on us for a while, and that's why we take down so fast. So really want to bait special ones only. Right, the intercept. Here at the beginning, he does play pretty hesitant with throwing his special, which was a little frustrating. So we're trying to bait it out. He throws it last second. Again, with the Conflictor, since he triggers poisons with the special one and our taunt power drains him, it actually brings him to 0 either way. So it's pretty safe as long as you just get special ones only coming out of him. So here we go, another special one. It's also very easy to dex out and heavy counter it, which your CO's doing. So we hit another intercept. He's going to throw a special one again. It's going to power drain him. So there we did trigger Conflictor, and we take the special twin to block, and it does a lot of damage. But thankfully he was low by the time he got there, and so we were able to close out the fight, but it did a lot of damage in the block, and it was a little scary there. We do end up losing this war pretty badly, as you'll see, 9-26. So, like I said, our first, I would say top tier alliance we fought this season by far, and yeah, we kind of got our asses handed to us. So hopefully we can pick it up. 26 is honestly a little bit embarrassing how many deaths we had. So hopefully we can pick it up and get back down to near 10 at least, or at least low 12 or something like that. But we'll see if we can bounce back. This does put us at 7-1 on the season. Again, a bunch of tier 2 wars at the beginning, So we'll have to finish strong if we want to have a chance at finishing top 10 and also finishing Masters. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching.